Hey guys! Welcome back to Open Minds YouTube channel. How are you doing? I hope you're good and everything is fine. Alright, so our topic for today is all about regular and irregular verbs in simple past. What are verbs? Verbs are action words or the actions that we do. For example, run, sleep, cry, eat, and so on. Okay, let's start with the regular verbs. The vast majority of verbs are regular verbs. And then the normal thing that we know about regular verbs is that we put the suffix ed at the end of each regular verb. For example, print, then we put the suffix ed, now it becomes printed. Again, printed. But we can also consider some rules. For example, a verb that ends with silent e. What does it mean? For example, close. The verb close ends with e, but we don't pronounce the e. So we just put the suffix d at the end of the verb. Close becomes closed. Next is a verb ending in y, but there is a vowel before the y. What are the vowels? Vowels are a, e, I, o, u. An example is play. Play ends with y, but there is a vowel before the y, which is letter a. So we just put the suffix ed at the end of the verb. Now it becomes played. Again, played. The third one is a verb ending in y, but there is a consonant before the y. An example is study. Study. The verb study ends with y, but there is another consonant before the y, which is d. In this case, we take away the y and change it to I and put the suffix ed. Now the verb study becomes studied. Again, studied. And then the next one is the general rule that most of the regular verbs, we just put the suffix ed at the end, such as visit, visited, print, printed, and so on. Okay, now let's go to irregular verbs. We have three basic and most common irregular verbs. What are they? To be, to have, to do. The past simple of to be is was for singular, were for plural. The past participle is been. The past participle is been. The past simple of have is had. Had. The past participle is had. The past simple of the verb to do is did, and the past participle is done. Again, did, done. Okay, good. Now, enable for us to easily distinguish these irregular verbs is that to divide them in groups. For example, we can divide them into 4 groups. And let's name it peas in a pod, mother with twins, hamburger, mixed bag of candies. Okay, let's start with the first one, peas in a pod. These are the irregular verbs that do not change. So they have the same base form, simple past, and past participle. For example, cut, cut, cut. Good. The next one is mother with twins. So the past participle and the past simple or simple past are the same. An example is build, which is the base form, and then simple past and past participle are the same. So built, built. Again, build, the base form. Built, built are the simple past and past participle. Next is the hamburger. So for hamburger, we have the same base form and past participle. An example is come, came, come. So the base form and the past participle are the same. Okay. Next is mixed bag of candies. I divided them into 2 groups. The mixed bag of candies, A to U. Okay, let's not confuse ourselves. An example of this is sing, sang, sung. So how do we form it? We change the vowel in the last 3 letters of the verb. So for sing, what is the last 3 letters of this verb? I, N, G. Which one is the vowel? The I. So we change the I to A for past simple or simple past, and then change it to U for past participle. Now, the verb sing becomes sang for simple past and sung for past participle. Again, sing, sang, sung. Good. The second group is the mixed bag of candies, EW to OWN. Okay, what is it? An example is blow. Blow. Again, the last 3 letters of the verb, which is L, O, W. We change the vowel to letter E. To letter E. Now, the verb becomes blew in simple past. Blow in base form, blew in simple past. For past participle, we change the E to O, W, N. So blow becomes blew and blown for past participle. Okay. We have more or less 200 irregular verbs, but we only have somehow 50 or 60 most common irregular verbs. The only tip that I can give you in memorizing or in familiarizing yourself with these verbs or really memorize them by heart. And try to print them and paste them on your wall. And try to memorize or to read at least five verbs in a day. And in the long run, you'll see that everything will be easier for you, and some of them will just come out naturally without even looking at your list. Okay, so I hope you learned something from this video, and I hope you like it, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay safe. Bye bye.